I'm just over here shocking everything, man. I need to get a ground. Why is Squirtle fighting Snorlax, by the way? Yeah, funny enough, you're fighting against the Squirtle. You're not fighting as the Squirtle. I don't know, man. This is Megas. Did I hit record? Oh, I'm gonna lose it. I did. This is Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Paradox Rift Booster Box Random Type number 23. Best of luck. Will you find the fabled 225 Parasol Lady? We still have not seen that. I think it remains to be the only card we have not seen in wow, this knife needs to be sharpened. It did nothing to that. I don't know if it needs to be honed or if it needs to be whetstoned or what it is, but that was... I have never had a knife not cut the plastic like that. But yeah, I don't have an answer for that, Tyrone Smith. I don't know why they're fighting. I also don't know why Squirtle's level 50. Alright. Best of luck. We do have Yu in the supporter slot, possibly getting that Safari Zone right here with the Parasol Lady. I want to see it. I want to see it. It would be so funny if it takes me having a solo stream to pull that card. Because we've been trying so hard to see that card. Alright. We got the... I can't hit the bong from here, so you're just going to have to hear me go bong. That was my attempt of the Taco Bell bell right there. Screamtail, it's him. Chiyu. Reverse Hollow in the fire slot. Followed by a Whisper. Reverse Hollow in the normal slot. And back here we have a rare Latios and Psychic. Can you do the bruh sounds and everything throughout the hits for us? Bruh. Toasty. We don't have the toasty soundbite now that I think about it. We were doing left. Do we do one each? I'm gonna move this. We'll just start with the left. Bruh. I know there's a way for me to connect my phone to our stream deck, so then theoretically I could trigger them from here. We got the water. We're still trying to come up with a fun interaction with the water. I believe Mega established that we cannot call it moist, so we need to come up with something else there. Gonna skip right past the Garbodor. There's Kevin. Here we've got a reverse hollow Zeeb Striker. This is going to electric if these cards will settle. There we go. Behind here, we have a reverse hollow of Crobat in Darkness, followed by a rare Thievul. I'm very happy that Pokemon Company International, mind you, stopped doing non-hollow rares. I did not like the feeling of getting a rare card that was non-hollow. And I think it would feel especially bad with the new like way the cards are if you got like reverse hollow, non-hollow. It would just feel bad. Do you remember you've gotten a Paradox Lady before? Plus, I believe you got all the forms of RM. What's RM? I think of Rat Monster. Or Corio, such cute art. Why can't I... Ooh, it... Oh, this is gonna drive me nuts if I don't remember who RM is before you tell me. Roaring Moon. Got it. I got there before. You're probably typing it out right now. I got there. I did it. We got Flittle John. Yeah! Yeah, we're doing it. Minun. Absolutely adorable. Reverse hollow. And back here, we've got the Deoxys. Oh, man. If anyone comes in the stream that doesn't know why I'm making the soundboard sounds, I just look crazy, bro. Theoretically, there's a way for me to wire the what's it called? The Stream Deck over here so I can hit them. Yeah, no, straight up iPad kid behavior right here. Fist bump energy. Ah. Oh, I'm alone. Next. Snowrunt, Salt Stag, Dottler, Plusle, Slitherwing. I still love the like the card, not card back, but just the way the ancient and the future cards look with the design right there. Ferrothorn, Cursed Duster. Here we got Main Fool, Mind Fool. This is Reverse Hollow going to fighting. Followed by Estini, Reverse Hollow in Grass. Back here we have Volcanion, Hollow in Fire. Bruh, bong. Marinero with the fist emoji. I don't know if that's a fist. Oh, he's fist bumping me since I appreciate that, El Marinero. It means a lot to me. Streamlabs reminding me. I'm remembering all of the bot issues we had like last month. I think we had like 3 bots going at once. One of the bots was still running stuff. Did we do the random? We did. Here we got the eyeball. Was it eyeball, U-ball? I don't remember what the other two say. Mega and Zeph have a very specific thing where they talk about if they're ballers or not. Here we got Seadra, first hollow in water, followed by Vanilla Ice. I know it's Vanilla Light. Reverse hollow in water. And back here, oh, we have our first double rare of the box. It is Mewtwo EX in electric. This is terraformed, which is why it is an electric instead of psychic. That's how it came out. Yeah. It was like, it looked a little bit more random before I put it in order, but once I put it in order and I saw it was just like stacked like that, it's pretty funny. Can I do a Hellcat V8? No. I don't know what a Hellcat V8 sound would sound like. Dracula Flow, he's just screaming. Unless you're asking me just to scream. All of us in the Pokemon fandom are crazy. The better half. Here we got, there we go, breakfast time. Maybe I should put like a ding, like a diner ding for when we get the electric energy, symbolizing breakfast. Orthworm Jorm. Here we've got the reverse hollow Gliscor in fighting, followed by reverse hollow Pumpkaboo in psychic, and we have a rare Tinglu in fighting. All right, I need this box to do a little bit more. You know, I'm here running solo, so we need a we need a little more energy from the cards since we don't have as much from the room this time. About halfway through the left side of this booster box, so we still got a long way to go. There we go, Fuego. Although, see, Fuego just doesn't seem as like fun. It's kind of on the nose in terms of like Leaf getting a Taco Bell bell is just so weird and out there. But calling Fire Fuego is just kind of normie. Ferroseed, reverse hollow and steel. Oricorio, reverse hollow in electric, and back here we've got double rare. It's Tapu Koko EX in electric. Got 2 electrics right there. Sounds like we need a long cam. No, I spent too much time trying to fix it. Bro called me Adam Driver earlier. Wants me to fix it again. It's not that like I'm offended being called Adam Driver. I'm just like, I get called Asian Adam Driver enough from random people out in the wild. I don't need it in our chat too. And I'm not joking about that. Like when I was a barista, anytime like an Adam Driver movie would come out, I would get customers that would just like, "Oh, you look like an Asian Adam Driver." My response always was, I don't know where you see that, but okay. And then when I went to the gardens at the Bellagio, somebody said that to me. When I was at the gym, someone like ran from the other side of the gym to come tell me. Like they all say the same thing. We got Nimble, reverse hollow in grass, followed by Cyclozar, reverse hollow in normal, and back here we have a Lockix rare in darkness. Literally saw someone tell you that in person. Yeah. Bro literally sprinted across the gym. Weirdo. You see he's not doing Star Wars? Well, what's there left for him to do in Star Wars? I mean, yeah, what's what's there for him to do? Police activity is ridiculous around your neighborhood tonight. Sometimes they'll just... Oh, well, maybe because people are doing shenanigans. It's the end of the year. There's, I think a decent racing culture development around my house. So a lot of times it'll be like 1 in the morning and we'll just hear cars just zooming. Is this? Yep, that's reverse hollow. The ancient and future ones are sometimes hard to tell with the reverse hollows because they don't have the pattern on them. But we have a reverse hollow. Root bonnet in darkness, followed by... Where's our illustration rares, man? Come on. Here we got Feebas. And back here, a Xatu. Alright, we need a lot more from this. You know, earlier, it's like, oh, it's the first quarter of the box, we're fine. No, it's not okay anymore. Definitely not okay. Just realized you haven't heard any fireworks. I've heard a couple. We got a Pog on the Feebas from Tyrone Smith. Unash says, who knows? Well, usually fireworks are going off like the entire week. I saw some fireworks, I think on the way to the studio here. Yeah, no, people really do be firing fireworks just throughout the entire week. We got Little John. Yeah! I'm like the... It's going to very quickly turn into an NPC stream, like the TikTok ones. Ice cream so good. Yum, yum, yum. Here we have the reverse hollow Slitherwing. This is going to the fighting slot. Followed by a Groudon. Reverse hollow also in fighting. And back here... Oh! It's a full art. We got a full art. 2 silver stars. What is it? Wah! Garchomp EX in the water slot. Water going out to Yu Nasha. I love the textured hollow pattern on all of the Terra full arts. Very, very good. I like that they kind of keep it true to like... I mean, if you put it in something like this right here, the Terra pattern on the card itself is the exact same as this. That's on the... What's this called? The One Touch? Although it's backwards right now. I don't know why it's backwards. It's probably just to show off the fact that there's nothing in there. But nice pull here for Yu Nasha. Love to see it. About time we hit something. Goodness, man. Next. Let's keep it going. Let's get some more. We should theoretically see at least one special illustration rare in this booster box. Fist bump. We're going to go ahead and go Wapa. Maybe give me a fist bump like El Marinero did earlier in chat. A little emote. Crocoler. Abpalm. Snorlax doll. Alright, we got a reverse hollow Yamask in Psychic. Followed by a reverse hollow Honedge in Steel. Back here hiding, we have a rare Morpeko. More Pekos, please. Rare in Darkness. There we go. Appreciate it, El Marinero. I feel like I say your name different every single time. I feel like back at the old studio, I would say, like, I think I rolled my R, like Marinero. But then everyone, like, once... Like, that was always really funny, too, because back at the old studio, it was one person at, like, it was just this. Like, it was one person at a time. So when it was all of us here, and then just hearing how everyone says everything, always really funny. I think the other two have just said Marinero, so I just started saying Marinero. Read the water. Still need to find something fun for the water. Do we call it fishy? Do we call it the Galapagos energy? Here we got reverse hollow Spinda in normal. followed by a Panpour, reverse hollow in water, and back here a Espathra. Rare hollow in Psychic. I got this bracelet here as a stocking stuffer. I think it's made out of like, what's the stone? Hematite? It said hematite does a bunch of stuff. I just put the bracelet on and forgot to read the little thing that it came with. Here we have the Fire Boy. I'm gonna come up with something different for fire. I'm not that big on the fuego. Fishy goes crazy. Reverse hollow Chantal. Followed by... Ooh, there we go. We're picking back up with the Iron Moth. Illustration rare in the fire slot. Fire going out to... Who do we have in fire? Why can't I find it? Yu Yu Nasha. Another beautiful illustration rare right here. I remember this was one of the last ones that we had found. God, the sky. Like, look at the background, man. Absolutely beautiful. They're doing something with the foil patterns to just make skies look really, really... Or just, like, even, like, the reflections in the Poliwag just look so good. Whatever they're doing it right, because I'm a big fan of whenever they have the ones with, like, space or the sky or water reflections or any of that kind of stuff inside of the cards. Just looks too good. Fishy goes crazy, so I'm gonna call it Fishy Energy. Is that what we're gonna do now? I'll get like a fish splash, like a splash sound whenever we get that one. That actually, I'm not opposed to that. It's pretty funny. Oh man, we got that dubstep kicking in. Got that headbanging music. It's breakfast time. Whismer, Doublade. Every time I see Doublade or Aegislash, I think of Breath of the Wild. Tatsugiri. Reverse hollow, Zubat in darkness. Oh! Oh! That's a special illustration rare. What are we looking at, everybody? It's, oh my goodness, a Tapu Koko EX in Electric. Electric going out to Yu Yu Nasha. What a beautiful color palette in this one. I love the pastels. I love the textured foil that we have here. Holy cow. Behind that we have the Aegislash. I was just talking about that. Let's get this card nice and cased up. Holy cow. Yeah, it's too good. The texture, like, I think they do something different with the special illustration rares with the way the ink's pressed on. Because you can kind of see it right there, like the grain. It's just, yeah. Colors are so vibrant. Scarlet and Violet era cards, like all of the illustration rares, they're just on a new level, man. People are saying some stuff lately about how the performance of the sets are going. The art's too good. I think it'll come and pass because the art's just too good. People are gonna look back at this stuff and freak out. We need to get some stuff for El Marinero. Let's get that energy out there. We still have all of the right side of the box. We have seen it several times where we get 2 or even 3 special illustration rares in one box. And I want to see one of those right now. We got to do it. We got to keep the energy positive. Marinero with the Grats 2. Yu Yu Nasha for that poll. Dewey Ball. That one's vague enough where I like that one, actually. Here we got Gibby. First hollow Natu in the Psychic slot, followed by Groudon. Hollow in Fighting. This is for your bracelet Hematite. It restores, strengthens, oh my goodness, strengthens and regulates the blood supply, aiding blood conditions as well as anemia. Really? Just from wearing it as a bracelet? Here's how I'm gonna test it. I'm gonna stand up too quick and see if I still get dizzy. I know it has nothing to do with that, but it's... I thought it was funny in my head. Supports kidneys, regenerates tissue, stimulates the absorption of iron and formation of blood red cells. Just from wearing it? I feel like you have to like eat it to get all that stuff going. El Marino keeping spirits high, saying that time will come. Your time will come indeed, and we're looking for it. We're looking for it. Here we got the I was gonna say Bang Bang Maxwell Silver Hammer, but too long and I think too vague. There's probably one person in chat that knows what I was quoting right there. Base bears off negative energy. This does? Maybe I'll wear it every day. Here we have a Tulip Reverse Hollow, followed by a TM Devolution Reverse Hollow. And we've got a double rare Glissopod EX hitting the water slot, going out to Yu Yu Nasha. Yes. Yeah, maybe I'll wear it. Maybe I'll wear it more. Although it pinches me a lot. I gotta see what I can do to help it not pinch me as much. Because it's just constantly kind of doing like little tiny pinches to my arm. We got that fishy energy, that fishy go splash. I'll sleeve up these two reverse hollows. I forget to get those. I was reading chat. This one we have it's him in reverse hollow. Reverse hollow him bundle. This is in water, followed by a reverse hollow Gibby. And back there we have a rare of the Iron Julius, or as we like to call the Orange Julius. Never fails to make me want a smoothie. Yeah, how much your work that your coworker gave me? And you don't wear it every day? Let's leave those all up. All right, here's the last pack of the left side of this booster box. So we are now approaching the official halfway point. See if we can get some heat for El Marinero here. Spread the love a little bit. Vanilla ice. It's not a bracelet, just the rock. Is it? Oh, I guess gemstones are rocks, right? Like at the very core of it, gemstones are just rocks. Reverse hollow Pansage in the grass, followed by Simisear. Oh man, we got two monkeys. Reverse hollow in fire, and back here, full art. Who is it? Hua! Ooh, Sandy Shocks EX in the fighting slot going to El Marinero. There we go. Spreading the love a little bit there. Again, I love that awesome green outline on the full arts in the Scarlet and Violet era cards. There we go. The love has been shared. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. They're considered... oh yeah, gemstones, stones, rocks. I see. I've got a pure amethyst spin down die. Maybe I'll show it later because I love it a lot. But it's not a D20 that you use for like Dungeons and Dragons and stuff. It's more for life counter. If you're playing like Magic or Lorcana or any other games that count up to 20. But it's completely made out of amethyst, and I adore it. That was the last pack on the left side. That's some decent LPM. Actually, we're gonna put this right here. We gotta keep the wall building. You know what I'm saying? El Marino with the boom. I don't have the Vine Boom button with me right now, otherwise I'd be hitting it. I always forget how much having that soundboard adds to the hype and excitement of pulling some good stuff. Do we ball? Are we ballers? Balling energy. Orthworm Jorm. Here we got the reverse hollow Remoraid. This is going out to water. Followed by a Iron Julius. Orange Julius. Back here we have the Zacian. It's also your birthstone. Hematite? I've got like one of the most lame birthstones ever, bro. I don't like my birthstone. It's a freaking it's a pearl, bro. And it's not even like a black pearl or something cool. It's just a straight up just a pearl. Like as a kid, I was like, oh, it's pretty cool. Now, like looking at it now, I'm like, there's so much cooler birthstones out there, bro. There's another one for June, but I can't remember what it is. Oh, amethyst is your birthstone? I see, I see. I think amethyst is a really cool stone. That's another reason I like Lorcana, because Lorcana uses stone, like the gemstones, for their colors. Minus steel, because there's no, I mean, it's just steel. It's pretty funny to go from like amethyst, sapphire, ruby, emerald, amber, and then steel. Toad Scroll. Here we got the Masquerain. I'm gonna grab this bulk over here. There we go. Reverse Hollow and Grass, followed by a Reverse Hollow Tink-a-Tink in Psychic. And back here we're looking at a Gargan Salt in Fighting. Now there's one more gemstone that's technically for June that's not the pearl. And I was like, I guess I'll just try to remember that that's my gemstone instead of the pearl. But I don't remember it off the top of my head because I've grown up my whole life saying it was the pearl. I do think I played Pokemon Pearl specifically though because my birthstone was the name of the game. Here we got Breakfast Time. Tan the Mouse. So cute, those little mice. Mela. Here we got Simipour, Reverse Hollow in the water. Followed by a Liepard, Reverse Hollow in darkness. And back here we're hiding a Palkia, Hollow in water. I didn't say breakfast. I thought I said breakfast. Unless you mean like Blackfist. Is that what you're asking for? Alexandrite. Yep, that sounds right. That sounds Alexandrite. Oh, I don't have the boo button to hit on my soundboard. Yeah, there you go. Hi all, you alone today, Blue? I am for now. We'll see when the other, if anyone joins. How you doing, Timid? Hope you're doing well. What are your thoughts on the Legends games for Johto? Oh, we got, oh, bong, bong. What's the tone for it? Bong. What are your thoughts on Legend games? So like for, like Arceus? I liked Arceus a lot. Here we got Porygon, Reverse Hollow in normal, followed by a Surskit, Reverse Hollow in grass, and back here we got an Iron Moth, Hollow in fire. Yeah, I really liked Arceus. Thought it was a fun game. There was some aspects of it that wasn't the biggest fan of. Like, I think the environment was really boring. Like, when you have the beautiful world of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, how like good the world looks, and then when you go to Arceus and it just looks very like just empty, like there's no life in there. And I didn't really like that about Arceus, but they kind of brought a little bit more life into the world with Scarlet Violet. But I did like the way Legends Arceus played. Your birthday's in June. Oh, are you also a fellow Gemini, or are you a Cancer? I'm not gonna like hyper analyze you about any of that. I'm just that tells me if it's the first half or the last half of June. Vanilla Ice, Slitherwing. Is that a compliment on the bong, or is the bong not good? Is it not up to par? Tyrone Smith versus Hollow of the Toad Scroll. Miltank versus Hollow in normal. Followed by Garchomp EX to go right along with that full art back there in water. Double rare. I got Palkia right after talking about Pearl. I've noticed there's a tendency for if I talk about something will pop up. That was the Sinnoh region. Hisui. Yeah, like the Hisuian Pokemon that were all out during Brilliant Stars and stuff like that. Oh, unless, like, I was just talking about Legends games in general. Are they going to be doing more? Like, are they actually going to cover the Johto and Unova regions? Not too bad. Leaving the casino now. Wishing you a safe trip, Timid. I believe you crossed over the mountains for that trip, if I remember right. So wishing you a safe trip over the mountains. How much you gonna bet I can throw a football over the mountains? Who in chat got that? Any Uncle Rico stands in chat? Here we have a darkness type energy. I need to come up with something too for the darkness type. Here we've got Professor Poppy behind that. A Honedge, Reverse Hollow, and Steel, followed by a Gimmighoul, Reverse in Psychic. And back here, a Porygon Z, Rare in Hollow. We need more. Give me something more, box. I swear to God. Not enough. Left side started strong. Nothing in the middle. Ended strong. This one needs to either end strong or get strong now, because we're approaching that halfway point. Almarino is also a fellow Gemini. Yeah, all I've noticed is whenever girls ask me and I tell them I'm a Gemini, they give me a look. And I don't, like, it's not a good look. It's never a good look. Little John, yeah! I'm losing my mind. Reverse Hollow, Crustle in the grass type. Oh, man! What a beautiful freaking card. I was talking about it. This is why it reminds me of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. This looks like it's perfectly, like, it just looks like it's in that world. I love it so much. Congratulations. In Steel, we have this going out to Yu Yu Nasha. Easily one of my favorite illustration rares in this set. Such beautiful artwork. And behind here we have the rare Steelix, also in Steel. Man, just like the way this, like, that's not reflections from the light above. Like, that is a simulated lens flare that's into the art there. So good. That is a rumor. And Napoleon Dynamite. Hey, yep, you were right. You're right about the Napoleon Dynamite. As for the rumor on that, I think Pokemon Company would look, or no, not Pokemon Company. Game Freak would look a little silly if they make Pokemon Legends Arceus and then stop the Legends line there. But I also think Legends is a very safe way for them to experiment with new systems and mechanics for Pokemon games. Because a lot of what made Arceus really good was in Scarlet and Violet. And I feel like they wouldn't have had some of those things polished out well enough to put into the final game if they didn't first test it and put it into Legends. So I'm a big supporter of the idea of using Legends as a way to introduce new mechanics and see what's doing well, what people don't like, yada, yada, yada. Here we have a Reverse Hollow Future Booster Energy Capsule. Reverse Hollow Blitzel. I never really looked at that art. I'm like, I need to remember the artist's name whenever I see this kind of style. What was this? Kondo? Shinji Kondo? Oh, it's Kanda. So, like, I'm curious if the Gengar from 151 is the same artist. I need to remember that name. I'm not going to remember that name. I'm not. I would have to, like, write it down on a sticky note. Maybe I'll do that. I'm going to do that. Because I do have a genuine curiosity whenever I see that art type, if it's the same one or if they're just given the same, like, they're supposed to draw it in the same style. All right, let's write that name down. There we go. Stick this right here. The other 3 will be curious why there's a sticky note here that says Shinji Kanada. But it's fine. All right, we're at right about the last quarter of this booster box. See what energy we're looking at up here. Fist bump. Let's get some fist bumps in chat. I'm gonna go right past that Trubbish. See what we're looking at here. A Charcadet, reverse hollow and fire, followed by a reverse hollow Doublade in steel, and back here is a double rare. We're looking at a Bombardier EX in normal. Normal going over to El Marinero. Looks so happy. That Gengar's artist name is Tomokazu Komiya. Alright, so already that's not the same. What about the... We have the... what about the... Aerodactyl from 151? Who's the artist of Aerodactyl? I made a joke in my head about this song, but I'll just say I like this song so far. Very chill. Here we have the PK Fire. I'm just putting the base cards everywhere at this point. Shouts out to Kevin. Tatsugiri. Reverse Hollow Elekid. Looks very proud of his work. I don't know what he did, but he did something and he's proud of it. Back here we have a Reverse Hollow Porygon 2 in normal. And a Shenpao rare in water. Same artist as in also Komiya, or same artist as in also Kanada? Let's get another illustration rare. Come on, what are we at? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can get some more. I believe it. I got faith. Yeah, no, that Aegislash is beautiful. Okay, so that one's Kanada. So I kind of see the little nuance and difference of the two artists. Now, who did the Haunter in the Ghastly from 151? I have a feeling that the Haunter was Kanada. Honestly, the Ghastly probably is too. We got a Salty, Parasol Lady. That's the first one we've seen of that. Just the normal supporter card there. First hollow of the Toxel. This is in the electric slot. Followed by a reverse hollow Fuecoco. I like to call him a mouth breather. Look at him. Look at that mouth breather. This is in fire. And back here we've got the Wo-Chien rare in the grass. Oh. Thought I had a ding. Komiya. So then did Komiya do all three of those ones? Here we have the Balling Energy. Did do all three. Okay. That's funny. So this is also No, this is Kamayama. Never mind. I read it too quick. I want to get to a point where I can be pretty good at guessing which artist it is based off of the art style. Back here we have a Steelix and a rare Kingdra in the water. Phoebe God. Loudred, so loud. Yeah, and I completely forgot. Truly, our last card for the Safari Zone in Paradox is Parasol Lady. And I don't think the card's act like that super rare. I'm seeing other people getting it. It's just been avoiding us and hiding from us very aggressively for some reason. Oh, I did say Larry earlier, right? I didn't say Norman. When we got the full art from what was it, Raging Surf? I think I said Larry. I'm not wrong, right? Exploud and a Yveltal. Yveltal? Yveltal? Yeah, I can say Xerneas, no problem, but that one I struggle. Alright, is this the Elite Four? Nope, we're one away from the Elite Four. This music sounds like stuff I used for when I did like event recap videos. Like whenever there was a convention for some kind of company, we'd record just overall footage of it. I'd always put this kind of music for the music. Shouts out to Kevin. Little John, yeah! And then we got Melodic in Rare and Water. Ice cream so good. Yum, yum, yum. Ice cream so good. Alright, here we have the Elite Four. Bump, bump, bump. Let's get something good. We still got room for more. Come on, box. The original Charizard has apparently gone down in price. Which one specifically? Like base set Shadowless? Here we have the TK Fire. Professor Poppy was right there giving us a visit. We have Reverse Hollow, Ambipom. Reverse Hollow, Tentamouse. Come on. Oh! Professor Poppy returns! Into the supporter slot, going out to Yu Nasha. Lovely full art hit right there. The box has a little bit more for it. I believe in one more. Let's get one more. Let's get one more hit for El Marinero. Let's keep this going. Then this card's actually pretty dang playable with any of the decks running the Future archetype in it. So we're seeing a decent level of playability there. Base set first edition Shadowless. Well, I'd imagine it's going down in price because some of the people that have the card are selling it or trying to get rid of it because they want to have money for the either the holiday time or into the new year. And then they have to list it at a lower price to make sure it sells, and then that kind of messes with the market a little bit. Like, I imagine that's what's happening. Because it seems like a lot of collectibles in general just kind of go down a little bit during the holiday time. And I guarantee it's just from people trying to get a little extra cash for the holiday season. Dumping some of their inventory, therefore the market goes down a little bit because it goes down. It was well before the holidays. Fist bump energy, gets fist bump chats. Around what time did it start happening? We're also in like a, I mean, we are in a quite the economic situation. So I think collectibles in general have just been going down for the past year or two, I want to say. Knuckle Stack, Salt Stack, Galvantula, and a Ting Lu. Thanks for the fist bump. But I do want to say, yeah, around the last 2, maybe even 3 years, we've seen a dip in A lot of the marketplaces for just all collectibles, or yeah, collectibles in general. Some people like to say it's been a bearish market. Here we have the eyeball. Don't remember when it was. It was posted online in an article. I'll have to take a look at the prices for that. I mean, the Shadowless Charizard's so out of reach for me that I rarely will actually keep up with any news revolving around that unless someone else gets like a black label version of it. Doublade, Wiglet, and a Volcanion. Okay, we need some LPM. We need to get something here. Let's see if we can get another hit for El Marinero. Let's see if we can summon it. No, it was before the holidays. For sure. I mean, even, what's it called? All the evolutions. Like, Umbreon VMAX from Evolving Skies saw a major dip for the past, like, I mean, just this year in general. It's going back up now. But it went from, like, almost, like, 650 down to 450 from the span of the last, what, 6 to 8 months? So I think that's, it's part of that same trend there of what's happening to that Charizard. Alright, we have a Steel type as our final pack energy for this box. Can we get one more thing? Can we keep it going? What are we looking at? Dondozo, Rip Bozo, Toedscruel. Reverse Hollow in Grass. Reverse Hollow Nickit. Nickit Knight in Darkness. And come on. Come on. Hup! A Hollow of Zekrom rare in Electric. Dang it. So this time it was the fourth pack that hit all the magic. All right, let's go ahead and hit our review here. Hiccup. Here we have Bombardier EX, double rare in normal. The Garchomp EX, double rare in water. Gliscopod EX, double rare in water. Tapu Koko EX, double rare in electric. Mewtwo EX, double rare in electric. Here is a full art of Professor Turo's scenario. Sorry, Professor Poppy's scenario. Sandy Shocks EX, full art in fighting. Here's a Garchomp EX full art in the lovely Terraform in water. Here's Aegislash. I like stun locked myself because I was trying to remember if I usually say Aegislash or Aegislash. I'm constantly surrounded by the other way that I don't usually pronounce it, and it's slowly turning me, bro. Here we've got, yeah, lovely Aegislash, illustration rare in steel. Here is an Iron Moth, illustration rare in fire. And back here, the beautiful Tapu Koko EX special illustration rare in electric. Such a beautiful card, man. Like, the art style, vivid bright colors, so good. So good. Let me stop the recording.